It's never been so easy to glide along the River Seine or through the streets of Paris. Electric scooters have taken over the French capital in recent months. Christophe Audry, who owns a designer store, is also a big fan. He uses a scooter to run errands and go to appointments. He says it's more ecological and cheaper than other forms of transport. He uses a mobile app to find out where there's a free scooter. Then all he has to do is scan the code and off he goes.
It's fun. I'm more flexible. I can go on the sidewalk or on the street. I feel a bit like a child again, but it feels good.
And the faster, the better.
It's hard to keep up on a bike. They're faster.
There are now 8 rival companies providing e-scooters for hire in Paris. They're particularly popular with tourists. It makes sightseeing easier.
We saw a lot. We went to Bercy. We scooted along the river and saw the Eiffel Tower. We were doing 26 kilometers per hour on the Champs-Élysées. Nice.
But it can be dangerous if you're not a pro. And some users soup up their scooters and then let the speed go to their heads. This taxi driver filmed an e-scooter on the highway, zooming along at over 85 kilometers per hour. That can potentially be life-threatening. Some motorcyclists are also unhappy about the invasion of e-scooters in an already very busy territory.
Generally, e-scooter riders are unfamiliar with the traffic rules. They don't know where they're allowed to ride, whether they're allowed to ride in the bus lane, like that person over there, and shouldn't they be required to wear helmets and protective gear? It's quite dangerous.
But those who are most unhappy are the pedestrians, who are sick of e-scooters taking over the pavements, whether they're not parked properly or being ridden. E-scooters are an extra danger that pedestrians have to watch out for from any direction.
The other day I was close to the opera and I wanted to cross the street. The light was green for pedestrians, so I could go. Then this scooter came speeding along out of nowhere, super fast. If it had hit me, it would have been quite nasty.
The city authorities were originally quite liberal towards the e-scooters, but now they're clamping down. Scooter firms will have to register and agree to ensure that users behave in a civilized and responsible way.
Riding on the pavements is not allowed. We're going to actively pursue those who are putting pedestrians at risk in this way. And we're going to put a stop to this anarchistic parking in public spaces, which hinders pedestrians from moving freely on the sidewalks.
But no one really knows what other rules e-scooters should follow. Christophe has a relaxed, laissez-faire attitude about them.
It's true that people ride e-scooters in a crazy way, but motorbikes, cars, bikes are all crazy in Paris. Everyone's dangerous in Paris. That's the problem.
But it's a problem that Christophe thinks will solve itself. One can always count on Parisians to find creative ways of dealing with their complex traffic system.